So, what's this N bullshit? Well, it's the name of the game that I'm going to be reviewing today. Now, I picked this game up from OneUp.com's 100 Best Free Games of the Year about a year ago. And I didn't start playing it until a few days ago. And man, I tell you, I am fucking hooked. This game is insanely addictive. I mean, more addictive than cigarettes. I've been playing so long that my fingers hurt. I mean, this game is one of the most addictive things since Tetris. Yes, it's that friggin' good. It's absurdly simple, but at the same time, insanely complex. It's one of those games that's easy to play, but really hard to master. Here, let me show you. To the screen.
Yeah, I know the graphics look like shit, but what do you expect from a game made completely by only 2 people? I'll tell you what, it's far superior to Captain Comic, and that was made by only 1 guy. Actually, I rather like the graphics. It takes me back to a simpler time, when games didn't need fancy particle effects and real-time lighting to be good and entertaining. Back to the days when all you needed was a few bad guys or obstacles to get in your way, and you had yourself a full game. And man, these obstacles are simple, but fuck will they kill you a lot. There's exploding mines that'll blow your little ninja to smithereens. Yeah, that's right, the N stands for ninja. Ninja! There's also your basic moving drone-type enemies, insanely fast ground robots that only chase you after you land on their area. There's heat-seeking missiles, machine gun turrets, and of course, what game is complete without lasers? That's like the full package of bad guys for a game like this. And some of these levels are just mind-bending. Not only in their complexity and difficulty, but also in so far as how near friggin' perfect you have to be to finish them. Because you have no weapons and you have to somehow get from A to B where the button is, and then to C to open some gates, and then to D where you'll complete the level. All while on a time limit to beat the stage. Now you can't dawdle on these stages. You have to rush through them if you want to beat the stage, because the next stage you have the same amount of time to beat as you left the last stage with. So if you finish the previous stage with 19 seconds left, you've only got 19 seconds to beat the next stage. Never before have I been so afraid of a time limit. You really have to make every second count. Imagine Super Mario 3 where you have only 10 minutes to finish each and every world where the counter doesn't reset, and you'll have a pretty good idea of what it's like. Now, there are 100 episodes in this game, each with 4 stages each. Yeah, that's right, there are 400 fucking levels in this game. I mean, holy shit! That is enough to keep you playing for weeks. And if you ever get bored of the ridiculous amount of original levels, just click on the little user levels button, you get a bunch more levels. Hell, the one I downloaded came with over 150 user-created levels. And since it came with the software, I imagine you can probably get more with just the program and an internet connection. It even comes with a level creator. So if you ever get bored with the 400 original levels, and the near countless user-created levels, you can make your own levels to challenge yourself and others. How fucking cool is that? I know it always increases the longevity of any game for me if I can not only easily mod the game, but I can also mod the game myself personally. Remember all the mods for Half-Life 1 and 2? There are literally hundreds of them out there. And these are even easier to make. And some of those user-created levels are real bastards. I mean, fucking balls hard impossible to beat. You'd have to become some kind of idiot savant to beat some of these levels. I'm serious, these levels make Contra look like Duck Duck Goose. It's still not as hard as I want to be the guy, because that game was a vicious motherfucker of a game. I consider myself a good gamer, but that game beats my fucking ass every time. Like, I can't get past the first room. And that's another thing. The learning curve in this is so gentle on the regular game that you can't help but feel that it's teaching you how to not only be a better gamer, but also training your reflexes to a needle sharpness. I feel like I could grab an arrow out of the air right now. The sound is also extremely rudimentary, but I think that just appeals to the charm of the game. Again, it reminds me of the simpler times of Atari and Nintendo. There is also absolutely no music in the game. Now some of you are thinking, oh man, how lazy are these fuckers? I say no. Because not only would that increase the size of the downloaded game, but how anyone would create 400 songs for a game. And recycling the same song 4 times would still get old, because by the end of the game you're going to have heard them 100 times. That would get really old really quick. So just throw some MP3s on a playlist and bam, there you go. You've got your own soundtrack, which is always something I appreciate. That's one of the things I absolutely love about Burnout Revenge with the custom soundtrack. There's even a boss button, which I haven't seen in a dog's age. Basically, you push the button and the screen blanks for stealthy play at work. So you see the boss coming from down the cube. You hit that little button, bam, you got a gray screen. He doesn't know what the fuck that is. Now this game is honestly one of the best games I have ever played. At least in a long time. It's honestly that good. And if you get stuck, guess what? It comes with codes to unlock any of the episodes you want. So if you get stuck on any particular stage, just go into the folder, pull up the cheat menu, and skip it. Not to mention that 10 episodes are fully accessible from the very beginning of the game. So if you get stuck on episode 7, just skip ahead to 10 or 20, and play that. Then come back and you'll probably breeze right through that difficult stage. Now you're probably thinking about the size of the game. I mean, over 500 levels is going to take up some space. But you'd be wrong. The game is actually under 2 megabytes. Hell, even people still rocking old-ass Pentium 90s and Windows 95 can download this game and play it. And due to the rudimentary graphics and sound, I can't imagine the game would have a single drop in frame rate. Anyone can play this little game. Considering all the things I've said thus far and how much I adore this game, I'm going to have to give this game a full 10 out of 10. It's honestly the full package. I don't ever give games 10 out of 10 unless they're like my absolute favorite games. Even game noobs can play this. Show it to your non-gamer girlfriend and she probably won't let you near your computer ever again. Go download it right now. I put a link in the description box. I know I'm preaching to the choir with some of you because this game was made in '95, but for those of you who haven't played it, you'd be doing yourself a massive disservice to not play this game. I'm even thinking about buying N Plus for the PSP as soon as I get... Well, mine is fixed now. So, I can have it on the go. Yeah, there's a PSP and DS version for your enjoyment if you really like it. Probably budgetware too. I'm pretty sure you could probably get it for like $10 at GameStop. Honestly, I cannot recommend this game enough. So, until next time, let's all go play some fucking games.